Lisa sharing life stories with you. Can you tell I dyed my hair? See, my lady that cuts my hair, I had to think about it on coming to work today, okay? She cuts my hair good, usually really good. She screwed up my hair bad last time, and I'm going to let her know. I usually give her like a $10 tip, and it's like $17 to get my hair cut, and I usually have a $3 coupon. She's really good hair cutter, and she cuts with a razor cut and everything. But she was talking last time, and I think, and another time she did my hair bad. But she does it good. She knows how to cut hair really good, and she knows how to, oh, that felt so good. It lay really good on my head. But see this? See these? These broken hairs? Okay, if I go there, she'll fix that. She'll cut them so I won't have that. And this deadness shit here, it should lay down, or I should have some hairspray. I gotta start bringing hairspray with me. I need to, because it's kind of too short. I can't do anything with this. I need hairspray, or I need a gel. Probably a hairspray. And then the back of my neck, I looked. It's all like, it's all grown out here. It looks like shit. See how it would look so much better if it laid like that? See? But it's all bushy here. So, what I need it cut. The top, not touched. Maybe the dead ends off the top. The sides fixed. The back cut so it's more of a closer, because then that'll make this look longer. She cut this way too short, right? She cut this way too short, and I didn't know, and that's where I get this Gary Busey look, because I look so square and boxed in. But I did dye it, and the color is a great color. And I'll even get lighter when I'm outside on my days off. It really will. It'll get way lighter than this even on Tuesday and Wednesday. Ow, my arm. I don't know. Sometimes I put my arm down and it just hurts sometimes. Anyways, oh my God. Thank God. One of my new favorite YouTube channels. Listen what happened to me. It's called Outdoor Boys. Oh my God, this guy named Luke, is he a fabulous human being? He just does all camping and survival kind of YouTube. God, my hair's a mess. And he has his 3 little boys. Sometimes he takes one little boy, or he takes all 3 of them, or whatever. He's just such a great dad, and the wife is a great mother. She's a nice lady. Her name's Rebecca. They're kind of younger. They're in their middle 30s, late 30s, and it just seemed like an awesome people, right? And he's got all, and I can see why. He's got all his comments shut off on his whole thing, because I get it. People are just so mean and crazy, these people anymore. Like, I had somebody, some lunatic just write a comment, they can't be 5 years old. I'm 5 years old and you're traumatizing me. What? I'm like, and I thought about, like, why are you even watching my videos anyways? I'm a grown adult. If you're 5 years old, some lunatic wrote that, and I erased it. You know how many stuff I remove? I get almost as much crazy people texting me or writing comments as normal good people, and that's pathetic. And I know I'm just a little YouTuber with over 1,300 subscribers. 1,341 I got now, which is awesome. But I can't imagine this guy's almost got 3.5 million. What does he get? So that's why, and people are probably saying, oh, you're a bad father. You're taking your kids out in the woods and they got mosquito bites and blah, blah. This guy's showing these kids how to survive in the woods. He's constantly asking, are you warm? You're hot? You're cold? You hungry? Got to go back. He is the best father I've ever seen. He let his little boys sleep, and he made a off-grid, blah, 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 like a little log cabin-ish kind of thing with small logs. It's kind of rustic made. It's rustic. I'm thirsty. Hold on. And he made sure his little boys had somewhere they slept in there, and he slept outside. And the spiders are huge in the woods. They're all this big, and they're all pregnant mama spiders. Gonna be delivering all them little baby bastard spiders going everywhere. Ooh, they're really pregnant, and they got big sacks on them. And they're gonna bust out any minute, and there'd be 10 million little spiders. And I'd have a quick stroke and die right there. I gotta tell you guys something funny. I gotta tell you guys something good. My husband brought me to the attention to this morning. My stray cats are awesome. I feel bad, though, in a way. It wasn't the mouse that was in my house, because the mouse in my house was bigger. I pray to God it wasn't a rat, but my husband says, no, that was a mouse. It was like about this big, but it was skinny. Rats are bigger, right? You know, right? But the mouse outside must have been a baby mouse, and I felt so bad. My husband goes, I know when crazy, there's 2 black kitties, one black kitty that I consider mine. I can pick him up, I can touch him, I love on him, everything. I bought him treats. Ooh, I bought him treats today. I bought him treats at Kroger. Them, what are they called? He freaking loses his mind over them. What are they called? Temptations. I don't care what flavor Temptations. I had my husband buy a bag 2 days ago. It's like $4 something a bag. I bought him another bag, but I'm going to just try to give him a little bit less, because so it'll last him a couple of days longer. It only lasted me like a day that day. I gave a big handful to Patchy and a big handful to him, and then all the other cats ate it. And it's expensive, so I'm just going to give it to him tonight when I go home, because he goes crazy over them. He eats it like he eats a meal, and I don't even care. If he makes him happy, that's all I care about. I love that cat with my soul. If my dog wasn't a lunatic, that cat would be in my house. And I'd bring Patchy in. We call her Patchy, Patcherino. She's Patchy. What did my husband call her? I don't know about cats. I just take care of these strays. I don't know from a Himalayan. He says she's an Angora, I think he said. I've never felt fur like that in my life on a cat as Patchy. But then my husband's good friend says my black cat is a real rare cat. And he said some kind of a name, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I want to text him and ask him, because I really seriously don't know. I don't know about cats. My husband knows, because he called her Witch Face. His sister, that's what he always called her for years, Witch Face. She had cats growing up, all different kind. Himalayans. I don't know what else she had either. But she always had like expensive cats. So I don't know. So I'll give her this. She feeds stray cats too. Her boyfriend has a huge garbage trucking business, and in the garage they feed like, I don't know, 10-15 stray cats too, which is awesome. I'll give them that. But I bet you I feed them a lot more. I have a lot less money than they do, and I bet I feed them way better shit than they do. My cats eat good. They usually get 3 or 4 different choices a day. They usually always have a dry food, a wet food, and like hot dogs or bologna or ham. They're going to have ham now. Tonight I'm going to take the ham out of the refrigerator and cut some ham off so my husband can still have some ham, and I'm going to give the rest of it to my cats. They're going to lose their damn mind. I'm wondering if I should just put it out in the morning because of the skunk situation. I'm probably going to wait to do that, and they can eat off that ham and the ham bone all day, and they'll be good. I'll give them a couple cans of wet, the whole big ham and ham bone, and a big thing of dry. It's a lot of good food. My cats are well taken care of. And there's the only cat that was born this year is a little Siamese this big, and I just want to squeeze it. But anyways, make a long story short, my husband has to go all the way back home. He was going real far away to one of his friends for alcohol dragster, and he had to come all the way back home. You can't leave roast beef on for 10 and 12 hours. It's already been on almost 8 hours. I go, you can't do that. So he was all the way by Metro Airport where we live, and he had to turn. He's mad. I go, you're a grown man. I'm at work. Does anybody agree with me? I'm at work. Well, you forgot too. Well, excuse me. I'm on a fucking job. I'm at a job, you fool. You're home playing Twiddledum. I mean, you can come and go and do whatever the flame fuck you want. I can't. I'm at a job. You should know. And the only reason we're reminding me of that, thank God that guy from Outdoor Boys said something about cooking food. And I seen roast beef. And I'm like, roast beef. And I call him like, you got to go home. You're a grown man. You got to be responsible. You can't leave that like that. So he's going home and staying there. Oh, well, grow up. Go do my cable like you're supposed to. I'm not paying a $200, $300 bill no more. I mean, I do too much for my husband. It like makes him a little bitch, like a brat. Really, truthfully. Like, I do everything. I buy him coffee constantly. I buy him cigarette. I do everything to help him. And, these people are out of their mind. Yeah, anyways, so at least he's turning around to go turn it. I don't want to ruin a $22 hunk of meat. Plus those little specialty potatoes, the gold ones I got, that bag was almost $4 or $5. So you're looking at almost a $30 meal. And yeah, so anyways, I was just looking, somebody was texting me. So anyways, yeah, so he's going home and shut that off because it's already been on since 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. Let's say 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, wait, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30. It's been on 8 hours already. It's done. It's done. Even on low, my crock pot's old. That was one of the first things my dad gave my husband. Wasn't working. He got right with the world, and he gave him money to go when my mother passed away. Gave him money to go because my dad couldn't drive no more, to go get money to go get a big crock pot while I was at work, and I was excited. He did a good job. He picked out a 9-quart big white crock, and it's still, we've had that for how long? 2009, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. We've had that 14 years. My mom's been gone for 14 years. Flying fuck. My mom passed away in December of 2009. So you might as well almost say it's 2010, but you can't. It was December 18th of 2009. My dad passed away September 25th, 2013. And I knew for some reason, this is weird, years before that, my dad had a handicap sign. And it said 2013. And it was like about when my mom was still alive. And I go, my dad won't be alive in 2013. And I was right, and I knew it. That's weird. Like I had a premonition. I'm trying to crack my neck. I crack everything. And it just feels so good. I don't know how to explain it. Oh, I don't know if you guys do. Any of you crack any of your knuckles, bones? Oh, what is that? Oh, I cut something. Now I almost ripped the scab off. I still got a scar here from the first 3 days I was married. We lived in our new apartment after our honeymoon. I was making my husband breakfast, and I burnt myself. Right there, big scar. Still to this day, same scar. It must have been pretty damn bad. It's like a line. It's like a line that with the skin bunched together. That's from all those years. Years of torture. So, I mean, I love him, but my husband, like, acts like a child sometimes. And he just he's going to be 51, and I'm going to be 57. I mean, we're not that far apart. Damn. You know? But, yeah. So, I love him. He's a good guy. He's got good intentions. But just sometimes the things he does, he drives me crazy. And he's like, you're not perfect either. He yells at me. I'm at a job. I shouldn't have to remember and think about me. You're there. You should be taking care of the home front. I'm going to explain that to him when I go home. You are... Now I cut that. Now it's bleeding. You're taking care of the home front. I'm at work. You need to, like if a storm comes, you need to be able to take care of shutting the windows. And if he goes to that building, he's got a job where he can leave. Like, when he starts going to that building and it rains or something, he can go home and shut the windows. I can't leave. I am in a chain link fence. I cannot leave. He can. Oh my gosh, has my eyes been itching me this summer? Something furious. You guys have that at all this year? My eyes itch me so bad. I want to do this and take my eyeball out and itch it and put it back in my head. Anybody have that? Like, that you want to go like this, you want to feel like you rip the skin in here, it itches so bad, and then put it back in your head. That's what it feels like to me. But anyways, yeah, so at least he's going back to take care of that. Thank God for that. And, yeah, my neck's all screwed up. Feels like there's no cartilage left because I crack it all day and night. But I'm finally getting calmed down at home now. I sat in the living room for a couple minutes today. We haven't seen anything. But anyways, yeah, getting back to, boy, I get off subject. The cats killed the baby mouse. I felt so bad. The dead baby mouse on the ground. That's not the same mouse that was in my house, because this is really little. It was only this big. And what was in my house was about this big. Skinny and about that big. That's got to be a mouse. It looked long because it was stretching, like to get under the stove. So anyways, back to the subject. And my husband said, which is funny, which I do love my husband for. He goes, yeah, crazy eye kitty, green eye kitty, not my kitty. My kitty has yellow eyes. The other one has green eyes. And that's how you can tell them apart. And he goes, he was playing with it. And he goes, I know it was dead. You see him out there on the sidewalk playing, throwing the air, going like this, like it's a carnival game. I'm like, oh my God, that poor dead mouse. So yeah, those cats are, and I bet you other cats will play with the dead mouse today too. They just think it's the greatest thing since I try to tell my neighbors, the ding-dongs next door, be glad all these cats are around. I go, because we don't have a mouse and rat problem outside at all. They've killed mice before for me and brought them by the door and shit. I don't want that, but they're trying to show you, here, we did good. We killed this mouse for you. Now give us some treats. But I don't want that damn dead mouse by my door. My cousin said they used to, in her house, bring the mice in, and they'd be half alive or they played dead and get up and go around when they let them go. I found out my cousin had a mouse problem. Oh my God, but because she lives in the country. So that's why. But yeah, I wanted to come on here real quickly and say, I panicked when I read the word roast beef. I'm like, oh my God, the roast beef's been in a crock pot for about 10 hours. Even if it was frozen, it's already done. Because even in a low setting, my crock pot gets hot as punk. So yeah, he had to turn it all the way around. Oh well. I mean, you got to be an adult. Sometimes you got to take one for the home team. You can't always do what you want. Always. So he needs to stay home. I gave him more money for everything, and I'm going to give him another $20. We had to buy universal remotes for 2 TVs. It's my fault, though. I accept the fault on that because I threw all the remotes away for the original TVs. So he had to buy 2 universal remotes. They were $20 each. So I got to give him another $25. And then Because I found a universal remote a week ago at Dollar General, but it won't work for these TVs. So I'm going to try to find out who wants it or needs it. They can have it. And then we're going to get this Pub. If any of you guys heard that, like streaming TV service, it has over 1,000 channels. It has HBOs and Cinemaxes and everything. Cat TV, dog TV, I'm not bullshitting you, and everything. So that's going to be our new TV platform. So I just wanted to let you guys know that's what I'm going to do. It's going to be $34 a month for 3 TV hookups. See, my friend's is only $15 because she's only got 1 TV hookup. I'm surprised she don't have another TV hookup upstairs, but I guess she only stays downstairs, and why pay for more? But I would want another hookup upstairs in case I ever wanted to be sick in bed and run my TV, but whatever. But anyways, yeah, I got 3 TVs, so it'll be $34 a month for that and $80 a month for basic internet. But you still add those prices, $80, $90, $110, $120 probably with tax. That's a hell of a lot better than $320 a month that we're paying for frickin' WOW TV. So yeah, I wanted to come on here and tell you guys this, give you guys that piece of advice. Any of you want to save money, that's a way to save money. Any of you agree with me about my husband with the damn roast beef? I mean, it's just common sense. I'm at a job, you're home, holding down the fort. You should have thought of that. Yes, he did come back home and he turned the lights on, but he completely forgot about the roast beef and got an hour away. Now he had to come back for good. I'm like, well, it's not my fault. You're home. You need to know about this shit. So, yeah. So, anyways, I'm telling you guys today about the cable Pub TV, public, P-U-B, like where you go drink. Way cheaper way of getting cable. Telling you guys about that service. Telling you about my husband. What do you think about that? Because he's got to hold the fort down. He don't work. I mean, he works, but he works from home most of the time. Or he's going to start working from a shop. It's 10 minutes from home, not even that. So, yeah. He's got to hold the fort down because I'm somewhere where I can't leave. I'm at a business. So that makes sense. So yeah. So I always try to be fair about things. I try to be so fair, and then sometimes it just gets me because he acts like I'm not fair, and I am. I'm beyond fair. I do 10 times as much for him than he does for me. But he's good to me too, don't get me wrong. My teapot is coming this week because he had to order car parts for my van that my ex-boss should have been paying for because he did not give him an ample enough time to fix my van. And it's true, and he probably would agree to it and know it, but he just didn't. My husband didn't tell him. That black van sat in front of my house for all last summer, and then my boss said, hurry up, get it ready, and it was like 100-degree weather, blah, blah, blah. Well, basically, my other boss knows that my door caught on fire. The last day I worked for that company, my door caught on fire in a blizzard. My husband, as sick as he was, had to come in Detroit in a blizzard, 8 inches of snow, and cut all my stuff out of my door because it was on fire. Then my back windows wouldn't shut, and this won't roll down, and it needed to be changed from the minute that I got it, the windshield wiper blades. That wasn't fair. So, all that being said, he's ordered all the parts for all that now except the windshield wiper blades. I'm going to go get them Tuesday or Wednesday, and then I'm going to buy another back tire for right now to get me through because it goes thump. There's like a flat spot in the left rear tire. So when you drive, it goes ba-boom, a boom on that spot every time it hits it. So it needs to be changed. And I just had, right when my mother-in-law died, the rear right tire replaced. And I need better tires all the way around, but I want to still, I'm holding on to this thing with this refrigerator. I think I have somebody to buy that other car that we have for $900. So on Tuesday, I'm going to go to her house, get her hopefully to put the $200 down payment. Give my husband, give him 100 of it. I take 100 of it and just keep saving. Then I'm going to get one refrigerator at a time. Then it won't be so stressful. I'll save up for one refrigerator at a time. I'm not giving up my things. I need 2 refrigerators. I need a mattress. My husband needs a mattress. And we need a decent used bedroom set in my mother-in-law's room one day. I'm going to get all this shit. Watch. I will do it all. God's got me. I love you all. Lisa sharing life stories with you. You got to just keep going to life, because life and the people around you will bring you down. You just got to keep going and going and going and going, because we got this. This is our life. And darn it, we're going to make it through this shit. I'm telling you, we got this. I love you all. We're all in this shit together. Remember that, people. I got you. I love you all. God bless. Nothing in the dumpsters. That's okay, because I want to talk to you and love on you. So there. Have a great day. Lisa sharing life stories with you. Bye.